You are listening to the Horse Radio Network, part of the Equine Network family.
Hi everyone, this is the Ask Annie podcast, Horse Girl reviews on products you use. Effective insect control starts with Starbar. Improve horse comfort and keep nuisance pests out of your stables by including Starbar Products as part of an IPM program. Starbar features a lineup of baits, traps, and sprays that tackle problem insects in all areas of your farm. From ceilings to ground floors, from perimeters to on animal, Starbar has the products to help combat insects effectively. Set the bar for insect control with Starbar Products. Visit starbarproducts.com to learn more or contact your local feed dealer. First off, special thanks to Starbar Products and Central Life Sciences for providing the product used in this week's episode. I know this happens every spring, but does anyone else feel like they're emerging from a long, cold, dark winter? I can't be the only one that sees the green grass starting to shoot up and feels the warmth of the sun on my mind and thinks, we made it! Not to burst our happy bubble, but you know what else is part of this daydream? The soft buzz of flies that are also starting to emerge. This is one of the most unwelcome parts of summer for me, but there are thankfully very useful products out there to help horse owners manage flies. In this episode, I'll be discussing one of these products, DuraStrike Fly Scatter Bait by Starbar Products. First, here's a brief introduction on what DuraStrike is. According to the Starbar Products website, DuraStrike comes in two quantity options, 1 pound or 28 pounds. The 1 pound size is very compact and features an ergonomically shaped plastic dispenser with a screw-on cap that allows for two different dispersion options. Scattered. Similar to that of a spice shaker, it has holes that allows you to release a smaller, more controlled amount of bait, and an open side, which allows the bait to come out rapidly, using a pouring motion. The dispenser is full of information, including a 3-part pamphlet taped to the back. I appreciate this attention to detail because especially when using something that has a chemical component, I want to make sure I'm using it correctly and safely. Additionally, the Starbar product website is packed full of information, videos, and graphics on the best use of this product. After reading the instructions and reviewing the website, I decided it's time to head outside and apply DuraStrike. If you listened to the last episode, you know that we've had a wild spring weather in Colorado. It was beautiful and 80 degrees last week, then snowed, and is now a mild 60, perfect for laying DuraStrike scatter bait. The application of DuraStrike is relatively simple. It needs to be distributed on the ground level in a scattered pattern and out of reach of animals. We recently hauled away our manure pile, and this made a perfect location to apply DuraStrike. It's away from the horses, yet a prime area for flies to gather and hopefully ingest the DuraStrike Fly Scatter Bait. According to the instructions on the label of the plastic dispenser, DuraStrike should be applied 1.6 to 6.4 ounces per 1,000 square feet and reapplied every 7 days. I gradually tilted the DuraStrike plastic dispenser on the gradual dispersal side of the lid until the bait started to roll onto the ground. I then walked around our manure area trying to lay the DuraStrike Fly Scatter Bait in as universal of a pattern as I could get. Overall, it wasn't difficult to apply and took about 2 minutes. Another key point that I found when researching DuraStrike is that Starbar Products recommends using it as part of a comprehensive fly control program, meaning it should be used in partnership with other fly control products to prevent resistance in fly species. Speaking of species, DuraStrike is specifically formulated to control house and fruit flies and kill blowflies indoors. An interesting fact that I came across when researching DuraStrike is that Starbar Products' 4 fly bait products all work in conjunction with one another. Quick Strike Fly Scatter Bait, Golden Malrin Fly Bait, and Cyanorox insecticidal bait all have different active ingredients and attractants, meaning they target different flies at different life stages. Starbar Products recommends rotating these products throughout your program and season for optimal results. Overall, the application and use of DuraStrike Fly Scatter Bait was incredibly simple. The instructions and supplemental materials that Starbar Products provides gives me added peace of mind when applying this product, and I'm excited to see how it impacts our fly populations all summer long. For more information on DuraStrike Fly Scatter Bait, please visit starbarproducts.com. That's StarbarProducts.com for more information. Thanks for tuning in. Learn more about the Ask Annie podcast by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest at Ask Annie Podcast. Have a suggestion for a product you'd like me to use in an upcoming episode? Email me at askanniepodcast@gmail.com or leave a comment on any of our social media pages. Find even more Ask Annie episodes anywhere you listen to podcasts, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and many more. The Ask Annie podcast is a production of Equine Podcast Network, an entity of Equine Network, LLC.